Sorry, I'm new. He's just showing me the ropes.
Aloha, welcome back to Mighty Cat Gaming. Today's episode we're doing a mission called Tradecraft, which is we're going to go ahead and meet up with Deacon from the railroad. So we started out over here at the Jalbert Brothers disposal site. We're going to go ahead and just run around it and make our way to that to the marker there. We're going to meet up with Deacon, and then we'll make our way underground. See a little discovery over here. We'll make our way to the old railroad headquarters and pick up some things that are perhaps left behind. Jerry likes using melee weapons. So of course, she has her sledgehammer, her super sledge right now. Again, quick save often. Here we are. And here's Deacon.
Deacon? Is that you? Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
You can change your face?
I put myself under the knife every year or two. New face, new body, you know, the full makeover. It keeps our enemies guessing.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't have time to grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
We gotta do one thing first. We got a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like that, we got signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us. Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Now, if you go back to my very first video, when I left the vault, I went up to the left side, and you can find a spot where there was a railroad member apparently watching Vault 111. Now, okay, he's somehow... Alright, somehow he was walking in the road, literally through the road.
Got another rail sign, right there.
But there was a rail sign near the Vault 111, meaning somebody from the railroad was watching. But if they were watching Vault 111, why would they be watching that vault? That means somebody from the railroad had to have some information from the Institute in order to justify being there watching it.
And another. We're probably close.
And they're all telling you to go straight. And the rumor is that Deacon's the one that watches you. If that's the case, then Deacon must be a synth. If he was the one watching from Vault 111. Anything up here? Aha. Coca-Cola.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me.
Alright, so that symbol right there is the same symbol you see outside Vault 111. So someone from the railroad should have been nearby watching.
Hey there.
Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh? Once your friend gets here, how about we have a chat, huh?
Took you long enough to get her, Deacon.
Oh, thank God. You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I knew. He's just showing me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. About goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified the hell with back. They placed mines all over the goddamn place.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
The tunnel has got to be easier than a frontal assault.
Easier, but no cakewalk. You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Alrighty. So the tunnel's not too far away from here, obviously. Shit, I don't have a power armor, I would just jump over. Ooh. And we have a power armor here, people.
Is this well sensing? Is well above? It's very confusing.
All right. There we go. Okay, so we're back making our way to the tunnel, which is right here. And we're just going to head on in and through.
You ready for Gen 1s and 2s? So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Yeah, typical computer master.
That's it.
And since I can't get locked out anymore, I really don't care how I choose this. It's quick. But most of the time, just try to go ahead and match up the letters.
Someone left a rail sign here. This one is danger. Yeah. Looks like Nathan managed to hide something.
So this rail sign with the box in the middle means there's something hidden nearby that you can go ahead and grab and use, I guess.
Hey, obviously it supplies. You've ever seen a courser? But they're top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tack. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just we're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds.
Sensor anomaly, hello.
Engaging basic maneuvers.
Get some aid here, big boat fly. There we go. Heal myself up. So right away.
These defenses are quite sturdy.
The first time I ever seen that where it said this item is too heavy. That's weird.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the disease.
Another active turn. We didn't have time to see the fences up ahead. Power them up. We can give our friends a little. Surprise.
Combat initiated.
Self capabilities. Fascinating. They were wise to flee.
Got it.
Hostile sensor reading.
Whole lot less of that.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be shocked. Not every slope in this Joe has a massive tunnel. You're entering a secret defense intelligence agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Fusion core. Awesome. Nice. Bonus while sneaking around.
There we go.
Check this out really quick, see if there's anything important on it.
Sweet.
Nice. DEFCON status, anchorage. So this tells you a little bit about before to warn them what they were detecting before bombs went off. Oh, it was an archive that's corrupted. Alrighty. Back in the power armor. And let's get that prototype. Hi, Kiri.
Movement detected. Curious.
Hello.
You would reveal yourself. Agent hostile.
Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
The heck was that?
If they return, I will be ready. Is someone present? There you are.
Hazmat suit is good for radiation
It
purposes.
would appear my target has disappeared.
Deacon, where you at?
Oh, excellent.
Excuse me.
Ah, the switchboard. A lot of memories here.
Nice.
Hostile sensor reading detected. I have found you.
Signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Okay, Deacon, anytime. Dude! What's wrong with you?
Terminal only.
What the? Yeah, you gonna move anytime and do this or what, man?
Hi.
If we make it out of here alive, I guarantee your railroad material.
Alright. Obviously, I'm going to have to try to reload. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I reloaded it, and magically he's able to go ahead and go back there.
Says me. So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting the secrets. Let me see.
Yes.
Alright, got the prototype.
There. Tommy would want
Stealth
you to have
boy.
his hand cannon. Don't let it size for you.
I shouldn't take it.
Too late. It's yours.
Huh. Alright, guess I
Grab
don't have a
Karen's
choice on that one.
prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our Mary van. There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a hell of a lot easier.
Alrighty, so nearly done here. We're gonna run through. Nice, there's another fusion core. That's awesome. Alright, let's go.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
Alright, so we're gonna turn on the elevator. We're gonna head on out of here. And we're gonna go right back to the North Church after this. And see Desdemona and turn in that prototype.
Oh, sí, te haga
Alright, so from here we'll just go ahead and head on out. So you're gonna have a few enemies you're gonna have to deal with over here. Hopefully not too many.
Movement which I have. Hostile sensor reading abilities. Fascinating.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back in the catacombs.
Alright. So you heard Deacon, we got what we needed, so we'll just go ahead and do a quick fast travel over to the over to the Old North Church. Okay, so back down in the catacombs of Old North Church, heading straight over here to Desdemona and Deacon, talk to them.
We'll file out separately.
I got all day if
That's
you
not
do.
to attract attention.
You made a good team.
The best. See you soon. And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me
Sometimes the
he
camera angles aren't the greatest.
secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Mostly true, but there weren't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it, you know?
Don't blame yourself. Still, I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about or lied about anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad, Agent.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
All right. Why not go with Bullseye? Charmer.
Call me
Charmer.
Charmer. Fitting. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets, so be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
Okay, guys, so that's the end of Tradecraft. After this, we'll be in the railroad headquarters talking with Carrington and getting some things, new missions possibly with them. Until next time, see you then.